Alright, hello everyone. I think there are two very hard fights in this canto that I wanted to, make a bit of a walkthrough for. I think some people might encounter a bit of trouble with Hindley's encounter, where you fight this version of him. But honestly, he's pretty weak. Low wise, he's supposed to be like the inferior child, I guess they put it. And I mean, one of his passives is literally he gains inferiority complex. Like, look, if this unit does not take damage during this turn, inflict inferiority complex. So yeah, this guy's kind of weak. So I don't think you should be getting stuck on 632. The ones that I will focus on are definitely going to be 633 and 634 because this one is actually pretty tricky if you do not know what the hell you're doing. So I do want to make this guide for a few of you, right? So let's settle the 633 first. So this one's hard because you start with 0 SP and they start with 15 SP and they start with attack power up. So if you do not know what that means, it just means that the enemy is stronger than you at the start and you need time to scale. You need to get more SP and stuff. So what are characters that can help you clear this a lot easier? First off, you have to use a Heathcliff, alright? You must use a Heathcliff, no matter what. And one of the best options, ironically, in this canto is actually Sun Shower because you lose so much SP naturally from just having your bereaved buff. I guess you call it a debuff, but it's actually a buff for this guy because you're always losing sanity, right? And when you're below 0 SP, you gain 3 attack power. And this guy wants to be below 0 SP. So it's just massive W for this Heathcliff, honestly. So if you have this Heathcliff, try to at least slap him in. Because he will actually be a pretty good clasher in this fight. If you want, of course, you can always swap to any of the other Heathcliffs, like Pequod, Rabbit. These two have also really good clashing numbers. But yeah, Sun Shower is probably the best option because the bereaved debuff, aka buff, is actually really good for him. Right. Other good characters to bring is Dinclair, because 0 SP, definitely you want to bring a negative SP ID. Dinclair will greatly enjoy being low SP and he will just win most of the clashes for you. You will bring as many good clashes as possible. My good old Reindeer, she has very, very strong numbers, one of the strongest numbers in the game actually, compared to all the other Ishmaels, pretty much. She has insanely good clashing power. She just needs a little bit of time to get the SP. You can bring your Regret Faust. Why Regret Faust? Is because you have Fluid Sac and you also have Metallic Ringing. Metallic Ringing applies plus coin drop. Very, very strong debuff. Extremely good for managing the enemy boss from doing a crazy amount of clashing power and makes your life a lot easier. I highly recommend having a plus coin drop character to apply that debuff. So Regret Faust would be the one I highly recommend. You bring your good old Leap and your Leap from your W Corp Dawn and your W Corp Ryoshu. And of course, yeah, that's pretty much it. You can of course bring other characters. You can bring a tank. In fact, if you want to make life easier, you can actually bring like Dichi Rodion. Dichi Rodion will pull a lot of attacks to her. So if you need to take a hit, she can be used to take a hit. You can also use Kei Honglu if you want. That's another option as well. Spice Bush, not particularly important here. The main goal here is actually just to focus down the big boy. And you also prefer to have binds, actually. You want to bind the boss, because if the boss is slower, you can clash his moves. So Snag Harpoon will be a very, very important ego to bring along with you. It's the base ego, you just bring this one and you're pretty much good to go. So I think this is going to be my recommended loadout if you have all of these characters. Remember that you can borrow if you're a new player, so if you really want to borrow someone, I probably recommend borrowing Regret Faust. Try to get an Uptide 4 one, obviously. You get an Uptide 4 Regret Faust, you use your skill 2 to apply plus coin drop onto the boss, and he will have a weaker time clashing you early game. And then you also try to bring your Sun Shower if you cannot bring Rabbit, and then of course you can bring all of the other good clashes that you can find. You can bring your Molar, you can bring your Shootis, bring your Spice Bush, it's fine also. Probably don't bring any of the assaults, but if you want, you can bring Kim Salt and just use him to lose some clashes against the enemy, and then he will do his Claim Your Bones. Kei Honglu, Ting Tang, like all of these are great options for clashing the boss. Gregor, I guess only Zoai and Linden would be a pretty good option, but Linden requires a sinking team, so it might be a bit too specific. But so I highly recommend just using like these characters here, and if you don't have any of them, just borrow or try to get them, because I think all of these characters here are standard characters now. They can be obtained by anyone. except regret. So you just borrow regret. You just click here, go to support, and then just borrow any regret pretty much. Alright. Egos wise, I think the only nice one to bring is your Fluid Sac Faust just to heal your SP. If you bring your Gregor and you have the Battle Pass Ego, you bring that as well because you can run a sinking team and you can trigger the base Ego and you'll be able to heal SP. Basically, just bring any SP healing because you want to accelerate your SP gains so that you can clash the enemy. Right. Anyway, let's go and I'll show you how to manage this boss first. Right, so starting off, he has 15 SP and you have 0. And he will have pretty fast speed. He has a pretty decent speed level of, well, I mean it's 2 to 5 but if he gets a 5 and you are not fast enough to clash with him, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. So yeah, it's something of a management game here. What I want to do here is I want to try and win all these clashes as much as possible. This one has no attack power up. Only 2 of the rabbits will have attack power up. So you should try to use your weakest clasher to clash this because they have a higher chance of winning and they can gain SP. You are all about gaining SP with the exception of Ninclair because Ninclair just doesn't give a shit about SP. If you have Sun Shower, you also don't give a shit about SP. You just want to lose SP and you'll be totally fine with that. So let's see who can win some clashes here. Ninclair, we should always make him clash with the boss because the boss is honestly quite strong. If you have any other moves here that you really need to go and tank, feel free to go and tank those as well. Let's see, maybe Puddle Storm will win? No, Puddle Storm is hopeless, struggling, hopeless. Hopeless. Okay, so what we do here is we're gonna guard. We're gonna tank this 1 coin move here. It's a ref move and I believe Heathcliff has resistance to blunt. Yep, and not 2 times to ref, so we should be good with that. And then let's see, Dichi Rodion, we can use her to tank some of these moves over here. Tank this move here as well, and then Ninclair can hit this move. And let's see who else. Oh, we need someone faster to intercept that move, so we use this instead. This one is a 3 speed move, so we can use Ryoshu, but she will probably lose. This is deader. Nah, that's the struggles. What can I do here then? Most likely I'll just have to evade this then, and just hope that I win that. Otherwise I'll just take a little bit of damage. It's just 2 hits. Right, and then we apply the plus coin drop, which is the blue move, onto Regret Faust onto this boss at all times. We want to just reduce his clashing power as much as possible. The game ends when you kill the boss, so try not to kill the ads if you can. Use the ads as more like SP farmers. You're farming SP off of them. It's fine if he loses, he will eventually win, it's fine. Yeah, Ninclair is extremely good for this fight because he's negative. W. Very good, plus coin drop, which means that this boss will now be very easy to clash. Only a +1 coin on these moves, easy peasy, let's go. Right, let's see, okay. This one's the fastest, let's use our fastest to clash that. Neutral, any other options I can do? Use you? No. I only have 2 options here. It's either you or you to clash. So I'll just use you for now. I can also force an evasion here if I want to, but I don't really see a need to. Dichi is drawing some aggro. This guy's countering, we can ignore him. Let's see what else we can do. Fastest character here, go and clash with the boss. Let's see. Alright, we got some favored options here, very good. Let's go and clash with this. Let's see, you are negative 12 SP, can you win against him? You can, very good. As much as possible, try to make Heathcliff clash this guy. The first turn I was losing on all, so I just didn't. But the second turn onwards, you should try to clash him. Why? Because the boss passive, right, is if he loses against Heathcliff, he will lose 5 SP and gain 2 bind. The bind is very important, because if he's slower, you can clash him. If he's faster, you can't clash him. Right, I think Rodi should win this as well, because he's plus coin down. And then for that one dude over there, we can... okay, maybe not. How about you? No, maybe not. Okay, and then you. Alright, yeah, sure. We'll clash with you, and then we will one-side with this move here. Okay, looks good to me. Yeah, sometimes you will lose, it's fine. Nothing you can do about that. As long as you don't lose to the boss, that's the most important part. You must not lose to the boss, because the boss gains clashing power if he wins. So you need to always win against the boss. If you have a bad time, then, well, sucks to sucks. It's probably a reroll angle. There you go. See, minus 10 SP, huge. plus coin drop is like so strong, man. I love Regret Faust. Okay, good, a stagger. Good, that buys us more time to go and hit the boss. Alright, let's see, I have 6 charge, so I can't do that yet. Hopeless, hopeless, hopeless. She's paralyzed, that's why. Okay. Let's go and hit the boss one-sidedly later. Let's decide what else to do first. Okay. Heathcliff is being attacked by him. I want to clash. Can I win? I cannot win. Okay. Can I tank any of these moves here? What about this one? How much damage will I take? One-sided guard. I'm not fast enough to intercept, so I should one-side the boss. Alright, I'll one-side the boss here with Heath. Can I win any clash here? Favorite clash. Possible option to take here. Hopeless and probably hopeless, yeah. So don't bother clashing that. Let's use Dichi for this. Good. Let's use Lead for this. No, can't. Do we have a base ego? We do have a base ego. Let's use base ego onto this. And let's use Leap onto this for neutral. Okay. Right, so all of the others should be one-sidedly attacking the boss. If we can get the stagger, we are good to go. Just dumpster all of our nukes onto the boss and we're winning this fight. Right, Snag Harpoon onto the boss is huge because we apply a bunch of binds. And with a bunch of binding on him, we will be able to clash any of his moves freely. Ah, unlucky, we didn't roll any hits. Oh well. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, very good. Oh, we lost. Man, that sucks. Unfortunately, we lost to Smackdown, which is really bad. It gives him attack power up next turn. Hopefully, I can get the stagger on him next turn, so it doesn't really matter too much. Right, so now there is one speed, right? The ones I'm worried about are just like these guys over here. I just want to beat up the boss, get the stagger, and just focus him down from here on out. But I also want to make sure none of my characters die, so I have to figure out what's the best order here to go at. Let's see, unopposed, favored. Let's try to take some favored traits here. Favored, neutral, neutral. Okay, let's just take a neutral clash here. Unfortunately, I'm only getting skill 1s onto my name Claire, so that's a bit annoying. Let's see, what else can I do here? Slap you there, and for you, we can just hit your guard, I think. Or we can just hit here. I think this is better. We do like this. I think these 2 hits might be enough to stagger, which is why I'm doing this. Yeah, and then this last move does not matter because we will be staggering the boss with this 1 hit. Can I get lucky? Nah, not lucky. That's fine. 1 hit is fine. Alright. Get a stagger, gives me +1 actions. Nice. Excellent. Alright, we got a stagger. Excellent. Now we just focus him down here. Love to see it. Okay, good. Right, so what to do here, now that you've staggered him, is you want to dumpster all of your big damage onto him, and then all of your other characters just go and clash other things here. So let's see, Dichi has any good moves today? Who has the worst move here? That's what I want to know. You have a bad move here. Let's see, maybe I should make you intercept. No, let's not do that. Ah, okay, I know what we do. We will hit this. And then we will use this here, and then we will... is this more damage? This might be more damage. And then we use this here. How much charge do you have, Ryushun? Because 7 charge data will be active already. Clash this, neutral. Clash this, neutral. Okay. We just go with Flaying Surge. And then everyone just dumps the damage into the boss here. And then later on, if I need to, I'll just Fluid Sack to heal her SP up. Oh no, she lost. It's fine. Nice, good damage. 2 hits, kind of sucks. 115 HP left. That's fine, plus coin down, is good. And now he has like 11 HP left. Okay, and that should be the fight already, pretty much. Boss has plus coin down here, so what we want to do is we want to just go at him. Oh, he has 1 paralyze. Give me a second. The goal here is to just kill him, so I need to just send everyone's attacks into this body part here. Yep, and then we clash it with our... yeah, actually this kind of works actually. Yeah, so these characters go first, they kill him, and then all of the rabbits die. So watch. Alright, boss dead, rabbits die, we win. There you go. First part of the fight settled.